Hello, my name is Teresa Schneider, and this is my ATM 101 Unit 12 investigation forecasting weather for January 27th through February 3rd, 2013. And Table 1 is the daily average temperatures for Craig, Anchorage, Wasilla, Fairbanks, and Kotzebue. And as you can see, Craig has a fairly constant rising temperature, and Anchorage, it kind of jumps up a little, but then it's constant. And Wasilla, it goes from -14 to 4 above, and from 8 above on Tuesday to 23 above on Wednesday, and from there it's fairly constant in rising temperatures. Fairbanks, we start at -40 degrees and jumps up about 20 degrees to -26, and then on Wednesday it rises to 2 above, and then on Friday we kind of dip a little to -4, but then it rises again, and on Sunday, February 3rd, it's at 9 above. Kotzebue, it's fairly constant in rising, goes up, and then, but on Thursday, January 31st, it goes from 6 above to -11, and then on Friday, and then on Saturday, rises to 7 above. And in Table 2, we have the mean temperature for the year, for this time of the year. And in Craig, we can see the National Weather Service, the red line, that everything is following the same pattern as it. And then in Anchorage, we see a similar pattern. And again, Wasilla follows the same pattern as the air temperature from the National Weather Service. And so does Fairbanks. The only one that doesn't seem to follow is Kotzebue, where they hit that high peak and then it drops down low. So it's probably the cloud cover in that area at the time where the data was collected and everything. Okay, and on to Monday's weather map for January 28th. We can see some highs in the northeast and east, and then we see a stationary front at a low air pressure system at 1014 millibars, and we can see an occulid front forming right here at a low pressure system of 972, and it will be fairly cloudy in this area, especially right here where you can see precipitation is possible, and you can see a comma cloud forming in this occulid front. And Tuesday's prediction on Monday, you can see the occulid front forming and possible precipitation forming in this area. Yeah, with the cold front, where the cold front is taking over the warm front, forming the occulid. And around the low pressure system that has moved over to the northwest, and with the pressure of 979 millibars, and we can still see the high pressure systems up in the east at 1027 millibars, and there's likely to be snow like right in this area, and then fog and rain right here with some drizzling rain. Got some showers along the Aleutian Islands right here, and some snow showers right in this area. Here the Wednesday's forecast is the Oculid front moving north through the state with snow following just above and behind it, while there is a high pressure system still to the east at 1020 millibars and low pressure system at 989 millibars to the west in Bering Sea. And we have another Oculid front, which is a possible breakage from this one up here in the north, right? That's still there at a low pressure system of 1004 millibars. Wednesday's actual forecast, we can see a stationary front right here, and here is a cold front along with two low pressure systems at 985 millibars and 992 millibars, sorry, with snow in the area, with snow precipitation in the area. We have stationary fronts. We got another stationary front there. There is the high pressure system still in the east at 1030 millibars, and lots of clouds, so it'll be mostly cloudy day. Thursday's weather will be, there will be a stationary front again in the across the middle of the state, and we'll have a high pressure system still there at 1020 millibars and a low pressure system over here in the west at 1000 millibars. But we've got another high pressure system here at 1008 millibars with a comma cloud forming around a low pressure system at 976 millibars. Got another stationary front along the south, and another Oculid front forming right here from cold weather taking over. And we've got another little comma cloud over here, but we've got some scattered snow and precipitation throughout the state, and some rain in the south, it looks like, while there's fog scattered across the western half of the state. On Friday, we'll have the high pressure system will have moved further east, and we've got another comma cloud, two comma clouds forming from the Oculid fronts around two low pressure systems, one in the northern Pacific Sea at 996 millibars and one in the more westward with snow and fog taking up the western shore, and while the southern shore of the state has fog, rain, and some drizzle heading their way. Friday's Saturday forecast, we will have some snow precipitation along an occulid front, ahead of an occulid front, and from a low pressure system of 1011 millibars, and here we have a stationary front and toward Canada. Got another occulid front from the cold weather taking over. We're at around the low pressure system of 969 millibars. There will be some freezing rain kind of toward the south, while there's fog and rain along the coast. And we've got the high pressure systems in the further out reaches of the state. Friday's Sunday forecast, we have an occulid front forming around a low pressure system at 996 millibars with some snow, with a little bit of snow in two places, or a couple places. And we have two other low pressure systems at 991 millibars and 984 millibars. There will be some rain, fog and rain showers heading north and into the west. We have a high pressure system out in the sea that could be heading our way. And Sunday's forecast is an occulid front formed around three low pressure systems, one of 991 millibars. Here we have one at 1002 millibars, and over here we have 1012 millibars. And it will be a fairly cloudy day, especially toward the south. Occulid front forming a comma cloud, coming in. High pressure system closer toward the lower 48 of 1014 millibars. And we have snow and kind of scattered throughout the state. We have some rain showers heading around the Juneau area. Got fog and rain along the southern part right here into the Aleutian Islands up there. And that concludes my forecasting. Thank you.